It's tax season time, and I want to share with you a resource where you can get your 2021 federal and state tax returns completed for free. Hold on, but also getting the biggest maximum refund possible. And it's all using the IRS's Free File program. So stay tuned to learn more. And everyone, trust me, this is not a scam. It is 100% a legit program. So a couple things you want to know is that it will only file your taxes for the current tax filing season. So right now, we're in 2022. Everyone's taxes are due by April 18th, 2022. But we're looking at 2021. You're looking at filing your federal or state tax returns for the 2021 tax year. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shantae Moore. I'm a How Money Works educator, a financial advisor, and on my channel, I actually just share videos, really just sharing my knowledge of things that I've learned throughout the years as a licensed financial professional with over 16 years of experience in the industry and working one-on-one with a lot of families and giving them practical financial advice, investment advice, sometimes even tax guidelines. I'm not a tax professional. I'm not a CPA. I do have an accounting background, nor am I also a tax enrolled agent or anything like that. But again, I've been doing this for quite a while, and I can definitely work my way around the tax system in completing and filing not only my tax returns, but other family and friends' tax returns as well without any issues or any problems. So before I get into really going into the details of the program, if you could hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. It would allow me the opportunity to continue creating this content for you so that you can become financially educated. So to take advantage of this program, there are a couple eligibility requirements. First of all, for this year, you have to have an adjusted gross income of $73,000 or less. So a couple of things that I just want to share. Why would you want to take advantage of this program? Number one, if you're a low income earner, I've seen a lot of predatory tax services, going after you all, trying to, they're really marketing to you to say, hey, file your tax returns with us. We'll get you the biggest maximum tax return. But yet they charge you $400, $500, $600 for probably the most simple and basic tax returns. And a lot of folks don't know that they're being taken advantage of. But the biggest reason I like it is because not only just because it's free. Yes, that's the huge benefit. You really should not be paying to have your taxes done unless you have, again, an income, pretty significant income, or complicated tax situations where you have like a lot of real estate or businesses. Even business owners can use the Free File program. But I honestly believe that pretty much 90% of the U.S. American taxpayer population, you really don't need those complicated services. Your tax returns are actually pretty straightforward and direct. So I want to share about this so that you can know to take advantage of this program. And because they make it easy for you. These are guided walkthrough programs to where they ask you questions to help determine, okay, what's the next tax, issue that we need to address and tackle so that they don't miss anything for your returns. And because they try to ask as many questions as possible, they're able to incorporate everything into your complete your tax situation, which in turn give them the opportunity to help you get the biggest and maximum refund possible. Okay, so I want to show you real quickly, what does this look like online and how do you find this information on the IRS website? So here you are going to go to irs.gov. That's what you'll put in your web browser. And if you go to the middle of the page here under the section, how can we help you? You're going to click on this item over here where it says file your taxes for free. And then again, it takes you to the next website where it says FreeFile is now open. And in the middle of the section, you'll go here where it says guided tax preparation. So on this page, you have two ways to browse through the companies to determine which one can actually help you. So you could click where it says here in the middle, browse all providers, and click on browse all. As you can see, it'll pull up all the providers that the IRS has partnered with to complete your 2021 taxes. But one thing you can also do, because maybe you're like, I don't know which one to pick, I would suggest that you use the IRS lookup tool here. So click on where it says Start Lookup Tool. And then here, you just want to have a good idea of like what your tax information is from previous years. So here I'm going to indicate I'm head of household. I'm just putting in some arbitrary information. I'm going to say I'm 45 years old. I'm not 45. What country do you live in? Well, I'm in the US, United States. And then what state do you live in? I'm going to select Hawaii. Actually, no, let me select Illinois. I want to select a regular state. Do you receive military pay? No. So click on next. And then this is a screen where you want to enter the income that you know that you have. So if you have W-2 income, which the normal employee would have, that you'll click this box here and you're entering the amount. Some people are getting their W-2s in the mail right now. Let's say you earn $55,000. But let's say, a lot of people did a lot of side gigs over the past couple years because of the pandemic. Let's say you made another $12,000, doing Uber or some type of contractor work. And then you have adjustments to income. So for example, teachers, they can actually deduct an extra $250 off their return, because they tend to pay a lot out of pocket for classroom things that they don't get reimbursed for. So in this example, my adjusted gross income is $66,750. Again, still under that $73,000 threshold. So I'm going to click next. And then it asks, would you qualify or receive the earned income tax credit? And again, if you have children that you've claimed as dependents before in the past, you should be able to answer this question. So I'm just going to say, yeah, I have 2 children and I know that, yes, I am eligible, and click next here. And then you can see that based on the items that I selected, the IRS lookup tool actually gave me the providers that will work with me based on my income and my inputs. The last thing that I want to share is that when you click on the provider's website, when you click on view this offer, so for example, let's say Tax Act was one of the providers that I could use. And this is what it looks like when I click on the FreeFile, view my offer from the IRS website. But if you went to taxact.com directly, this is what their website looks like. It's a lot different. And this is where you can get confused because you might get tricked into paying for something that you could probably actually file for free. So I recommend folks don't go to those providers' websites directly. Click on it from the IRS because then you know that you're you're using the Free File program indicated by the logo here. So click view this offer from the IRS website directly. So let's get back to the video. So one other important thing that I want to share is that when you're looking at the 8 providers, you really want to look at all the offers that the IRS gives you because each provider has different guidelines, they have different services, and some things are free, some things are not free. So I just want to share, like, for example, I picked 4 of the providers that they use, and I just want to show you the differences between what they offer and why it's important for you to actually read what their eligibility requirements are as far as what they do for you to make sure that they'll file your federal tax returns for free. So the first provider I want to talk about here is online taxes. It says OLT. A couple things that you'll notice here is that they can file your tax returns as long as your income is between $16,000 and $73,000. They don't have any specific requirements for age, and they also will file your federal tax returns regardless of what state you live in. And if you actually qualify for the free federal tax return, they will also file your state tax return for free as well. So that's super important. If you are able to, try to find a provider that would not only file your federal taxes for free, because the IRS Free File is only in regard to your federal taxes, but some of these providers will actually do your state tax returns as well for free. And those are the ones that I would highly suggest that you look for and qualify for. So this next provider is called 1040 Now. They will actually file your tax return if your income, again, is at $73,000 or less. They will do it for you if you have any age. But one thing that you'll notice here is that it does exclude some states. So you want to make sure that your state that you reside in, they actually will complete your tax returns for you. This next one here is called Easy Tax Return. That's the name of the provider. They'll file your taxes with $73,000 in income or less, any age. They don't have any age requirements, but as you notice, they have limited states that they will complete your federal tax return for you, and they don't do any state returns at all. And then this last provider that I want to just share a little bit about is Tax Act. As you can see, they don't even file your tax returns if you have up to that $73,000 limit. Their limit is actually $65,000 or less. And another feature that you should notice is that they want you to be age 56 or younger to complete your federal tax return for free for you. And the last thing that they have here is that they will complete the tax returns for the state for free, but only for some states. So that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Leave me a comment if you attempted to use this service. Let me know how it worked out for you. If there's any questions that I'll probably be able to answer, I'll try my best. But let me know if this is actually something that you feel that now you can do your own taxes on your own and not have to pay anyone. And then you get the biggest tax refund that you can get. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope I hear some success stories. And lastly, please don't forget to subscribe again. It really does help my channel grow and continue bringing some valuable information to you.